I'm so sorry you're in hell. I'm so sorry you're in hell right now.
On TV. I guess I'll be one empty seat.
I'm so sorry.
When I wrestled at Wembley, I used to tear my shirt.
By the way, hold on.
Wrestle at I guess I'll be one empty seat. When I wrestle at Wembley.
So he said, I guess there'll be one empty seat when I wrestle at Wembley. So this song was, Hulk Hogan claims to have written this song in honor of a child who died who wanted to see him wrestle in the UK who didn't get a chance to. However, I don't believe there's any proof that he ever wrestled.
That is so funny.
But I don't believe there's any proof that he ever wrestled there at this time. And I'm pretty sure he stole this song as well.
I used to tear my shirt. But now you tore my heart. I knew you were a Hulk.
I used to tear my shirt, but now you tore my heart. Trying to remember one detail about Hulk Hogan, and I'm Hulk Hogan. That's me. When I'm writing a song and I'm Hulk Hogan, I'm like, okay, what's a detail about Hulk Hogan that I remember? Well, he tears his shirt, so I might as well include that. I might as well include that in here.
The maniac.
Hold on. Let me just check something. This guy was a racist. DBJ dumped react to this racist. Why is it written like that? Hold on. Why is it written like that? There's an explanation. Hold on.
Hello,
Okay.
my name is Dan.
Okay.
I'm
So,
going to show you something exciting.
so it's
Do you
because
like
they're the
popcorn?
world's fastest
I
chatter.
know you like popcorn. I'm going
I
to
forgot.
keep you entertained. I love to play football.
They're the world's fastest chatter. That's why they chat like that. That's why they chat like that. Because they're the world's fastest chatter. Okay. Anyway, let's keep.
From the very start.
Anyway, also, if you didn't hear, Hulk Hogan died. Famous racist and evil guy. And now he's dead. Huh. I guess that's not the best way to memorialize him, huh? Union buster? Okay. Okay, everybody's like, he's busting the union and stuff. But did you ever stop to think that at the time, Hulk Hogan was making a lot of money? So he didn't need a union. Because he was basically in charge. So I'm not sure, like, so...
From the start, you were my friend.
You were my friend.
I'll see you again.
Weird to say I'll see you again. Basically, hauntingly telling a dead child, hey, you will never escape me, even in heaven. Even in death, there is no escape from me.
When the Hulkster comes to heaven.
I got bad news. I got really bad news.
We'll tag up again.
The world just explodes.
Another Hulkamaniac.
Our friend to the end. I'll see you again.
I wish Hulk's love could bring you back again.
I gotta say, Hulk Hogan got a rank very high up on the guys who are most fun to dunk under a pit of boiling oil. Like, if you're the demon on the adultery layer of hell, and you got the big oar, you know, the big wooden oar, and you put it on people's foreheads and just push them under the boiling lava, he's probably one of the most fun. Screams so good. His screams as his gurgling screams as he just barely escapes the surface of the boiling oil. Do you know about the funk album he released in Japan? Hold on. Hulk Hogan funk album. Let me see. This is, oh yeah, okay. So this is a funk album that Hulk Hogan released only in Japan. Huh. Okay.
Again.
Is that him? Is that him? He sounds a lot different in Japanese. Yeah, that kind of sounded like him. That sounded like him. And can I just tell you, Japanese, a beautiful language, one of the most beautiful languages. I gotta learn this for when I'm in Japan in October. Okay, listen. Okay, Hulk Hogan apparently is a very good magician. He's a very good magician when he's singing in Japanese. That's what I'm learning. Wow. And the world just lost another Hulkamaniac. The world just lost another Hulkamaniac. Hold on. Can we keep listening to this? I actually want to keep listening to this because I've never really dug through the lyrics. This stream is making me die. It is die today. But we're not doing that yet, so let's just keep listening to this. And I actually have a different intro song for a different segment that I'm going to be revealing today that I could be doing, but I'm not going to. Thanks for the gifted sub to Hulk Hogan. I'm coming for you. Thank you so much.
I will see you again.
When I climb back in the ring, you know we'll win this fight. I wish you were here at ringside to cheer me on tonight.
What song is this? He stole this song. It's not a Stooge Patrol. Can I tell you the problem with Stooge Patrol? Stooge Patrol is too perfect of a bit. It's the most perfect bit I've ever done in my life. I will never do something as funny as Stooge Patrol ever again. And I'm just I live under the weight of my past accomplishments. I was thinking about this in the shower before the stream. You might notice my wet hair. I was thinking about this in the shower before the stream. I was like, I'm still in the shadow of the box. As far as everybody on Earth is concerned, I'm still in the shadow of those streams. And in the same way, mentally, I'm still in the shadow of Stooge Patrol. I'm still waiting to be reborn.
The spotlight now grows dim.
Stooge Patrol is what earned my sub a year ago. Bro, there's other good stuff. That's so pathetic. I just realized how pathetic it was what I was saying. Like somebody complimented a bit that I did a year ago, and then my response is, "There's other good stuff. The stream's still good, right? There's still."
And now it's not on me. The prayers we said together.
I think Schmim Week was one. But Schmim Week was, listen, Schmim Week, I'm extremely proud of Schmim Week. I learned a lot of things from Schmim Week about what I want to do in the future. Stream Genius 2, I think having learned from Stream Genius 1 what is funny about the format, I think Stream Genius 2 is going to go fucking insane. I think it's going to go nuts. And you want to talk about fun, classic Twitch content? You know what? I wasn't going to talk about it. But I am. I'm going to talk about it now. Because technically, I don't have the poster made up yet. However, let me, hold on. I got to open it. Okay. The subathon that I am working on It starts August 15th. I had to push it by a week. It starts August 15th. The name of the subathon, I think it's going to be just 4 straight days of pure, clean fun. It's all day, every single day, starting Friday, August 15th. And the name of the subathon is Jesse's most special costume party ever. Jesse's most special costume party ever. I'm unbelievably excited. It's going to be, I'm tapping back into, I haven't done a classic subathon, like a classic, like let's lock in and I'm live every moment I'm awake for days. Let's do it. Let's do it. Finally, a Twitch adaptation of Wario, Master of Disguise. It's very similar to that. Or the Princess Peach game that came out. It's going to be a lot of fun. Is it no longer 24/7? I'm going to be live 16 hours a day. I haven't decided. Basically, here's the thing. I need moderators in the chat for if I'm leaving it live overnight, and I don't know if I'll be able to nail down moderators yet. But it will be every moment that I'm awake, at the very least, while it's running. I'm very. This was done by Wamber. Who I have to pay for it. Oh, is she watching? Oh fuck, she's here. I'm gonna pay for it. No, I'm gonna pay for it. No, I'm gonna pay for it. I am gonna pay for it. I promise I'm gonna pay for it. I am gonna pay for it. I'm gonna pay for it. Fuck. Okay. I am gonna pay. I'm gonna pay for it. I'm good for it. I'm good for it. Okay. I just need a couple of days to get it together. I just need a couple of days to get the money together. I just need a couple of days to get it together. That's all. Anyway, Jesse's most special costume party ever. I'm very, very excited for this. I've already started collecting some of my favorite people to be involved because the two things that this subathon is going to center around is funny, really stupid theme crap, which I always love, and doing stuff with really funny people who I can invite on the show. And I think that I'm going to get to do both of those an awful lot over the weekend. I'm calling in every favor, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really, really excited for it. So this is the next big thing. This is the next big subathon. And it starts August 15th. You can't keep collecting people. Isn't that the whole idea of being alive? Is you make more friends that you love more and more until you die? Life until you're like 60 or 70 is about collecting friends. And then 65 onward is about watching them all go away. That's basically the bell curve of life. That's like the entire idea. Oh, that's nice. Did you write that before you heard the second half of what I said? Anyway, Jesse's most special costume party ever. I'm really, really excited for it. It's going to have a lot of returning bits. It's going to have a bunch of new stuff. I'm going to have a couple of people at least on that are insanely funny and talented that I've never gotten to work with before. I'm really excited for it because it's just classic like Twitch fun. I'm getting back to it. It's exactly what I need after Schmim Week and before I do all this other crap. Name one person, like a person that I haven't had on before. I don't want to spoil it, or maybe I do. Will and Nate. I have Will and Nate. Will Sennett and Nate Verone from well, if you know, you know. If you know, from stores, yeah. from Stores. I love this episode. That was my favorite episode of Stores. I love that episode of Stores. That was so fun for me. If you want to get into Stores, that would be my recommendation. Listen to the Will Sennett and Nate episode of Stores. It's so awesome. Did that come out today? I just realized it came out today. The Dick's Sporting Goods episode of Stores just came out today. Yeah. Okay. Well, then listen to today's if you haven't gotten into it. It's really, really, I really love it. Dick's Despair. Anyway, here is a clip of Hulk Hogan giving testimony in trial about how big his penis is. So I thought that this would be a fun place for us to start. So let's just...
Oh, who the fuck are you? Who the
honestly,
fuck are you? Who
honestly,
the fuck
I really
are you?
couldn't have timed this better. I really couldn't have timed... I could not have timed the raid better. It's shocking. Slow Puke rated at the second I said this is a clip of Hulk Hogan testifying in court about how big his penis is. And the second that I say that, the raid alert goes off. That's so incredible. That timing. Hi, pukelets. Ugh, I don't like pukelets. Is there a name? I don't like when people like name people of this community. Like Blossom Buddies is like the worst thing I've ever heard in my life. Blossom Buddies is what my friends say to bother me. Funky Little Men? Yeah, that could be it, but that's even that. Blossom Buddies. I hate fucking Blossom Buddies. You came up with it? Did I? Did I? Can we confirm or deny this? On the Jess Y stream, I came up with it before then. I mean, somebody came up with it before then. I called you Blossom Buddies after you rated me when we both had 8 viewers. Okay, yeah. I don't think that it was me. I think it just stuck in my craw. Anyway, let's watch
Did
this.
you hear the discussion about the length of your penis? Did you hear
Yeah,
that?
I heard a lot of it. I don't know if I heard the whole thing because I couldn't understand everything, but I did hear
What are they talking about? I'm sorry, I don't know the context of this. I don't understand the context of this. Was the conversation in Chinese? Why is he like, I couldn't understand what they were saying. I couldn't understand. I didn't understand it. He's talking about the leaked sex tape that he listened to.
First talked, I heard 2/3, and I compared it to hands and feet and figured it out. I heard that part.
Do you,
What?
let me ask you this, just let's see if we can simplify this. Do you have any doubt as you sit in that witness stand today that you were discussing the length of your penis on Bubba's radio program?
And this is Bubba the Love Sponge, by the way. This is Bubba the Love Sponge, who Hulk Hogan fucked the wife of.
Any doubt?
Well, it's not mine because mine isn't that size, but we were discussing the length of Hulk Hogan's.
Seriously?
What?
So,
You can't. No, come on. That's insane. Terry Bollea. You cannot be like Hulk Hogan has a bigger penis than I do. Broken big cock kayfabe. It's so funny. It doesn't come up. Why does it come up in the ring?
you
No,
were
seriously,
discussing-
I do not have.
This is what Jesse says about the DBJ character, except it's in reverse. The DBJ character has like a 1-inch cock. And, we don't need to talk about the real size, but like the character definitely has a small penis, for sure.
I have a 10-inch penis. No, I do not. Seriously.
Okay, fair enough. So what you're telling us is you were discussing
Believe that,
Hulk Hogan's
seriously.
penis, right?
Excuse me?
You were discussing Hulk Hogan's penis.
Yeah, because Terry Bollea's penis is not 10 inches like you're trying to say.
All right.
What the fuck is he talking
Yeah.
about?
I take
Is he trying to say it's longer? Why is he being so... He's being very obtuse about it being 10 inches.
it when that discussion was being had over the radio in this community, you didn't think that that was invasive of your privacy, right?
My privacy,
Yes.
Terry Bollea.
Or Hulk Hogan.
We've talked about Hulk Hogan several times. I need to make you understand this, that Hulk Hogan gave up his privacy the moment he walked out his front door, became a celebrity in anonymity.
All right.
And so I don't like talking about Hulk Hogan's penis, but I've already...
I don't want to talk about it, but, you know, people are begging. What is with it?
It's trying to explain to you, I gave up my right as Hulk Hogan to have Hulk Hogan have any privacy. I don't know how much clearer I can make that to you.
I gave up my right as
I'll
Hulk
do whatever I
Hogan.
can to help you, but I just don't know whatever else to say to make you understand that.
What is this guy? Does this guy think that he's in the fucking CIA? Why is he talking about this like it is some performance
Fair
art?
enough. So you're doing the best you can, right?
To help you, yes, sir.
Okay. Now, shortly after you appeared on Bubba's show, doing this bit about the length of the penis, right? Okay.
So I want to get Chat's take on this because he is clearly like very resistant to admitting that he has a 10-inch penis. Is he saying that his penis is bigger or smaller? Because he said that's not the size of my penis. Smaller? Why would he be so insistent then? Why would he be so insistent that it's not 10 inches? Character, he's healthy in its RP, stay to trying. I do think Torpedo Pickle with the alphabetical messages may have gotten the best one. That may be the best chat behavior, and I'm really glad he stuck with it. It's bigger with the rigor mortis. Don't talk about that. Don't talk about that dead guy having a dick. Don't talk about that. It's disgusting. And what the mortician has to do, you know, morticians, they have to take out like an old mummy. They got to take out all the organs. So they got to take out all the inside of the penis and put it like a piece of wood in there. You want me thinking about that? Is that really what you want us to talk about on stream? About how when you die, the mortician takes all your guts out, and then he has to put a popsicle stick inside your nuts so that your penis looks normal. So when your family comes to see you, it looks like you're alive.
Fucking a pig feels the same as fucking a human.
Not now.
That's
not
really interesting.
Not a good time. Nuts, you got to put the popsicle stick in the nuts, up through the nuts, so that the penis looks like it's alive. It's like when they put on lipstick. They put on the lipstick on the guy. They put the lipstick on the dead body so that it looks like he's alive, kissable lips. Lipstick on a guy? Okay, this is the last objection I expected. Of all the objections to have with what I'm saying. It's a character, like in Bohemian Rhapsody when Freddie Mercury sings about... Okay, stop with the bit. Nobody's going to sing fucking Bohemian Rhapsody with you. It's not going to happen. Stuck in a landslide. They put a popsicle stick in Hulk Hogan's penis and a toothpick in Terry Bollea's. That's disgusting. That's really disgusting. We don't need to talk about that. And when you're dead, your nose, it dissolves immediately. It dissolves, it shatters like glass, and all the pieces just sort of float away into the ether like stardust. So they can't use a nose. They have to use a wedge of cheese. This is real. They put foundation on a wedge of cheese. This is something morticians do. I was watching a video from Vanity Fair about this. Is that a bunch of your stuff just rots away and it doesn't look real. So to look real, you have to put the wedge of cheese on the nose and put your fingers in it, make it look like it has holes in it. And you got to put a popsicle stick up your nuts and other stuff. Stop! Don't play that. Mortician girlfriend cunt. Okay, that's enough of that. That's enough.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday comes again.
毎日
Sunday,
毎
Monday,
日
Tuesday,
日立の
Wednesday,
細長
Thursday, Thursday,
静
Friday,
か
Saturday,
サラサラ
Sunday comes again.
綺麗な空気体には細長が気持ちいいんです日立のビッグフローウェルネス
And I need that. And I actually, it's so fucked up. He says Thursday twice. He says Thursday.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday,
Fuck.
Thursday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday,
He
Saturday.
says Thursday twice. He thinks there's 2 Tuesdays in a week. This music is almost as bad as Pink Floyd's The Wall. What the fuck did Pappy Scrunt get? What the fuck does that mean? Okay, Pappy Scrunt got the Nostalgia Critic. That's their behavior. So, never mind. So you're actually doing great. Okay. I shouldn't have objected to it. I was like, that's such an annoying message. What the fuck does that mean? But you're actually the Nostalgia Critic. Anyway, listen, it's the die.
On the mark, get,
Get
set.
set.
We're
Riding
riding on the internet, cyberspace, sex free. Hello, virtual reality.
Interactive appetite, searching for a website, a window to the world, got to get online.
Take a spin, now you're in with
Techno
Techno
Set,
Set. You're
you're
going surfing on the internet.
The pig squeal is really good. The pig squeal is so good. So we have a bunch of stuff today. We have an incredible amount of submissions that have come in over the last 2 weeks because we haven't really done Die in 2 weeks. So we have a bunch of submissions. It's going to be primarily submissions today and some stuff that I found, including some of that Hulk Hogan stuff that we already watched. But it took me a while just to sort through all the submissions, and more stuff than usual did get cut as I want to catch up. So some stuff might have been cut that normally wouldn't have been cut from the docket, but we're going to do that. And maybe later, we also have a bunch of really good news stories that we didn't get to, and I would love to watch those if we have time. But first off, let's start with Kaij. Let's just get a classic Kaij to get us started. Wait, there's another Hulk Hogan thing!
Earl Baker here reporting in Orange County, and as you can see, there are flowers and several other mementos that people have set up here. You can see my friend holding the American flag right here, all to honor the...
Sorry. It's like, could you look a different way, please? Just try to not look like that.
My friend holding the American flag right here, all to honor the legacy of Hulk Hogan, who passed away this Thursday. Now, to many people...
And I'll just be the first to say it, okay? I'll be the very first to say it. Morrissey looks bad. I don't know what happened to him. I don't know what he's been up to. I've never cared for his solo music. He looks bad. Sorry. And I know obviously he has objectionable politics, and maybe I should focus on that instead of his appearance. But I gotta say what's in my heart.
He was a legend and also defined their childhood. We tried to speak with the owners about this. However, they were distraught.
Sorry, the camera just pulling away. He doesn't do anything. He just stands there. That was what
several people who say...
Who directs a news piece like this?
And it is heartbreaking to hear their hero is gone.
This is how you would direct like an in-engine video game cutscene. Like one of the Yakuza cutscenes where like you can't get the fully rendered one, so you have to just have guys walk up.
Hulk Hogan, who passed away.
And just nod and do their like their idle animations. Play the music. Do I have the music?
You think chaos a freedom.
No, this is...
But me bring order.
That was sorry. That was not that was not. Why was that labeled as the Yakuza music? That was labeled as the Yakuza music. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why that was that. That's a button? Yeah, I don't... Why is that a button? Why is...
At this point, Jesse starts doing Jamaican Peter Griffin.
No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. Ed is Yakuza boss. Watch the Dimension TV VOD if you don't know what that is. If you don't know what that is, just, you know, watch that. We got... Oh. So let's just watch this before we watch the Kaj. This is called Rochelle's Stink Grenade. Deusteroo found a guy that Deusteroo vouches for that could be really bad, but I mean, this one is really good. This is Falcon Guinea. Look at chat. Look at chat. It's so many oh no's. Nobody is happy about this. And Meatloaf says slow puke coated. I'm sure I don't know what you mean. Jesus Christ. It's the View. It's using the stink grenade on the View. Those hen-pecking ninnies. I shouldn't say that so loud. Okay, my neighbor's not outside. Ha ha ha, the View stinks and reeks of political discussion? Discussion? The View stinks and reeks of political division? Division. It says disvision. It says disvision. It says disvision. League of Warriors. And we have another one by the same person. This is Spirit Wars Trouble in Akron, Ohio. Oh, fuck. I love... This is his deviant art. Well. Oh my God, this is the same guy? No, this is not the same guy. There's no way. This is, by the way, I'm really scared to show this. There's no way this is the same guy. I don't believe. Yes, it is. There's no way. I don't believe it. It 1,000% is. TOS, this is fine. Slop Tuber's future, Povertyville, my future, I'm rich, bitch. TOS, I do have to be very careful because I don't know, but I am really worried about something like this being TOS. So I have to be very careful. Jesus Christ. Sorry, I'm looking through this. Hold on. Can I? No, fuck. Hold on. I need to show this, but I also need to censor it. So I'm going to use... This is just whatever... This is just the image that I had. It's the first image that I had to censor it with. So I'm using the Scott Man's eyeball because I had... That's what I have from Friday. This is just what I had to censor it with. So he's kind of woke when it comes to the AI stuff. But I can't believe this is the same guy. I can't believe this is the same guy. I would say his politics are bad about every single other thing. I think he's crazy. What do you think? You think I thought this guy was normal? You think I thought this guy was normal? Is that what you thought? He's strange. He's a strange man.
Get him, goblins.
This is normal to you? No, it's...
Get him, goblins. With pleasure.
Okay.
Let's get them, Cupcake Girl.
Let's zippity.
I have a hard time knowing what I'm looking at.
Quick, goblins, let's get out of here.
Good job on the Flame Claws, Cupcake Girl, and good job on the guitar, Zippity. Job well done. Good to see the fallen snow goblin creeps run away. This video is called 99% of people are failures. Holy shit. Nice burp. People talk about slow puke. Talking about slow puke having an influence on me. The burp is, I wouldn't have done that. But now she's normalized burping in the middle of a word. What the fuck is this guy on about? I don't understand this guy. What is up with him? This is a song of his?
Failure.
Wait, what?
I'm
Sorry.
winning in the game of success. Victory is my destiny, cause I'm winning the game of success. I'm winning in the game of success, cause I know I am not a failure.
What is this guy on about?
I'm a failure.
I'm winning in the game of success?
I know for a fact
He's turning me into the angry video game nerd. That was such an angry video game nerd thing that I just said out loud.
Not a failure, because I know for a fact I'm not a failure. I know for a fact I'm not a failure, because I'm not a failure. But these failures that I see, they will never amount to anything.
Okay.
Because they keep failing. These failures will never succeed.
Okay. So this guy made his own alpha affirmations? Is that what that is? Is that what I'm looking at? And the second comment is, get a job already. From Quexa Corn Chip YouTube official. What are the replies? He replies. And his reply is, already got one roasting the lazy, non-creatives, money-hungry losers that is the 99%. This is a Conor O'Malley character. This is not a real person. And can I say to that last guy who is like clearly a total freak, you lost bad when you're getting owned by this YouTube user. You lost bad. You lost really, really bad if you're losing to this. What's wrong, Bart? I mean, this is just brain rot. This is real brain rot. Based Little Big Planet. Where does that say that? Torpedo Pickle. None of these say that. Which means you just said Based Little Big Planet. And that's not your bit. Your bit is to talk alphabetically. Audit? I know what Torpedo Pickle's been up to. Which is okay to do that? No, he said Based Big Little Planet. Let's move on. Okay? Let's move on. Let's move on to this is. Have we watched this on the stream before? We must have. I don't remember any of it, but I'm like, there's no way that I missed this. Steven Seagal Lightning Bolt Energy Drink Advert 1. There's no way that I missed this.
Hey,
but I have no recollection
of it. I
it.
want to tell you about Steven Seagal's new energy drink. It's called Lightning Bolt. It's 100% natural, and it tastes just great. In fact, it's so good, he likes swimming in it.
Oh yeah, I found this last night and was wondering if Slow Puke had seen it already. Why did you submit it? You know, there's other people that watch the stream. It's not just her. Just submitting things to put on the stream to see if she likes them.
How's it going, baby?
Boss, I've got another 2,000 cans to go to fill this pool.
Man, I feel so sorry for you, but you know what?
She did a Steven Seagal night. I was on that stream. The people telling me that she did a night about it.
Lightning bolt with you.
Yeah, but you know I love doing it because I love you.
I love you too, baby.
Lightning Bolt is a unique energy drink. It's the first of its kind, with 100% pure juice blends, and is the only energy drink to contain Tibetan goji berries and Asian cordyceps.
Crazy. Fucking insane. Cordyceps. Cordyceps? The thing that make you a clicker? The thing that turns you into Last of Us? You walk on top of a fucking blade of grass and then a sparrow comes down?
Now we can both swim in Steven Seagal's lightning bolt pool.
Cool, baby. Thank you, man.
Dude, look at that. Look at this ADR. Her mouth is not moving.
Now we can both swim in Steven Seagal's lightning bolt pool.
Cool, baby. Thank you, man. You do the right
Thank you,
thing.
darling.
Now we can both swim in Steven
Everybody
Seagal's
just
lightning
sit
bolt
down.
pool.
Steven! It's the go one! I found it in the bottom of the pool.
Lightning Bolt.
He can't even pull off a gag where he pushes a woman over. Of all the humor in the world, you would think that he would be able to pull off that humor.
Comes in 2 delicious flavors, Asian Experience and Cherry Charge.
What does Asian Experience taste like? What could that possibly taste like? Asian Experience.
So why not give your taste buds a read?
My skits have better acting than this. Oh, you're doing Nostalgia Critic. Sorry, I forgot that you're doing Nostalgia Critic. I gotta remember. Otherwise, I'm definitely gonna reply to everything that you say.
Привет, дорогая.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Just for the VOD edit, just so that I don't get like demonetized for this. I just gotta.
Taste buds a real thrill.
Привет, дорогая.
Привет, дорогой. Это тебе.
Спасибо.
Сестричка, я сейчас к тебе присоединюсь. Милый, могу я пойти и поплавать в
Gotta make sure.
латинской водичке?
Sorry.
Конечно.
Okay.
Good to be the king, isn't it? And guess what? This could happen to you if you drank Lightning Bolt.
It's a nice shirt, though. It's a good shirt. I found a bunch of these in a 99-cent store many, many years ago and tried both flavors. They tasted so bad and had a hint of ashtray flavor. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds right. Of course, he's speaking Russian. That's his whole thing is speaking Russian now. This next one is called ampersand hash 9786 Smiley's rule ampersand hash 9786. Enjoy, I worked hard on it. Okay.
Taking a walk outside and I know if I wanna come back from where I started.
You should have fucking saved this. You should have saved this for the Try Not to Laugh that we're doing next week. Because this would have cracked me open like a coconut. Like this would have snapped me in half. I am enjoying this. When was this uploaded? 17 years ago. Jesus Christ.
Oh, baby says his heart's been broken and he can't find someone to mend it for him. Says he needs someone to take care of him.
Sorry. Also, I apologize to all VOD watchers. I think that's gonna mute the VOD. I love this video. This one's nice. This one's really nice. Proud substitute teacher, I think, got the ASCII spam behavior. And thankfully they're doing only nice ones, which is good. Because that's one you don't want to trust to somebody who is not trustworthy.
Bit after night.
Up next we have Andrew's Quest, or this is just a clip where a squirrel falls down.
9 a.m. I'm just kind of hanging out front. It started to rain. And yeah, the squirrel just dropped from a tree or something above me.
The squirrel is also Like jet black. Do you see that? I've never seen a squirrel.
And yeah,
that looks. It's like a black bear,
right?
But a squirrel. It's been raining.
Squirrel just dropped from a
wet
tree or something above me.
Is that what happened? He got too wet and he got heavy. He went, and he fucking his nails all scratched down the side of the branch. No one cares about me. Everyone looks me over. I'm just a burden to the modern world. I wish I could go back. Okay, Spence. If I look up your behavior and it's DBJ, I'm going to be so pissed at you. You're Brooks Hatland from the Shawshank Redemption. You're good. You're Brooks. You're the old guy from the Shawshank Redemption. Okay. Now, up next, we have a very nice selection. We have a very, very nice selection. Do you see what's happening, by the way? We spent last week planting seeds. And this week we're reaping the benefits. This is why we plant seeds in the spring, so we can feast in the fall. Up next, I have a selection of commercials for Colonial Lanes in Iowa City, because there's a bunch of really, really good ones. Hold on. Let me see if I can, without doxing anyone. This is a commercial for Colonial Lanes. Let's see.
Obama Ball, celebrating the gay President Barack Obama.
Thank you for the Prime sub. Also, wait, I haven't thanked subs all stream. I just realized. Rapid fire thanks subs. I always forget. I'm so sorry. I really appreciate everybody who has a recurring sub to this channel. You keep me alive. I'm so happy that I have money. Thank you for the 26 months, miscellaneous unks. 12 months, happy birthday, Danny Laundry. 25 from KNBBL. 21 from Uruzrun. 10 months from It's Large GPO. 21 from Yoda lifting his robe a little. 20 from Slabs. 25 from Richard Mouse at Tier 3. Yes, Dan. Thank you for the 17 months, Witty. 23 months from somebody. From Gin and Cat Hair. 9 from King of Strings. 4 from Whose Line AU Season 2 When. 25 from Cash Gordon. Thank you for the 6 months, Easy in the Morning. Thank you, Easy E in the Morning. Thank you for the 13 months, Rainbow Road DUI. Thank you for the gifted sub to Hulk Hogan, I'm Coming For You. 18 months from Whiskey Thief. 9 from Short Shine. 24 months, double birthday for Old Nick 42. 17 months from Consumes Legumes. 25 from Ryan Weeds. 26 from Eating Potato at Bus Stop. Thanks for the Prime sub, San Soleil. Thanks for the gifted sub to Stefan's Choice. Okay, let's actually watch this.
Oh no, it's gonna be a gutter ball!
It's a strike!
Yo! Colonial Lanes, where kids need not fear gutter balls.
Your kids need not fear gutter balls. Nobody needs to be afraid anymore. You don't need to be afraid of the gutter balls anymore. Bald fuck with giant glasses running at your children in a fucking Speedo. You don't need to be afraid anymore. You can just be at ease. Don't be afraid. Hold on. Go Off King says, we do not appreciate subscribers. We all laugh at our subs in the Goo Crew Discord. DBJ has derogatory nicknames for all of you. I can't repeat most of them. Shut up. Also, Jolly Crab says, Jesse, my man, you should do a Joe Dirt night. Remember that movie? It's fantastic, haha. It could be a really funny stream, I think, if you do it right. So Jolly Crab rolled on the Wheel of Behaviors. They rolled David Spade burner account. And I really laughed at the conversation because it wasn't just them doing the bit. The day after on the Discord, they were in the Discord asking anyone if they had seen The Wrong Missy on Netflix, which is the Lauren Lapkus David Spade movie. And they were like, it's actually really good. And there were 2 other people in the Discord saying, yeah, I saw that. It really fucking sucked. Really funny. Really, really funny. Colonial Lanes, Iowa City. Let's see. Has anyone watched the new Happy Gilmore yet? Jesse Farrar has for some... Why does this fucking say this? Jesse Farrar has for some godforsaken reason.
I can't juggle. I can't do long division. I can't stand overly dramatic commercials. I can't get how this will make people buy tennis shoes. I can't luge.
That's a sub-alert. Now that's a fucking sub-alert. I can't luge.
I can't get how this will make people buy tennis shoes. I can't luge.
I can't luge.
I can't remember my name. I can't find a parking spot. I can't walk and chew gum at the same time. I can't dribble between my legs. I can't eat refried beans. I can't stop bowling at Colonial Lanes.
I can't get my thumb out.
Fuck, dude. This bald guy is a fucking maestro. Kremling voice? Hold on. Kremling voice.
I can't get my thumb out.
It's so perfectly a Kremling. Kremling, by the way, is one of those words that definitely the more you say Kremling, the more it sounds like you should not be saying Kremling. I've been playing the fuck out of Donkey Kong Bonanza. Holy shit. Can I talk about Donkey Kong Bonanza for a second? Donkey Kong Bonanza is one of the best games ever made. It's a monkey, and everything in the game is a monkey, and the whole world is a monkey or banana. And everything in it is a monkey or banana that you punch, and there's all bananas. And you're breaking the bananas with your monkey. Oh, fuck. It's good. Tom told me it sucks, though. The people who say it sucks have a rotten mind. And I mean that with love, but they have truly like a rotten head. Like their head is wrong, bad. They have like a rotten head. Nandre also said the game was bad, and Nandre has never been wrong more in his life. Nandre has never been wrong more in his entire life. And let me just say, I have several friends who I love and I find to be extremely intelligent, insightful people and artists, and they have insane opinions. And they have completely demented opinions. Roger hasn't been very happy lately. Like Luke, for example. Luke, obviously, a close friend and like confidant and, you know, a collaborator, certainly. But I was talking to him earlier about Parasite. And we were talking about Parasite, and he liked the movie. And then he said, I just thought it was weird that it all took place in the Canary Islands. I was like, what? What do you mean? It takes place in Korea. It's a Korean movie. And he said, no, they say they're in the Canary Islands. What? I have no idea what he's talking about.
That is so funny.
Okay, I'm removing that fucking sound alert, and I'm not kidding. I'm doing it right fucking now. Congratulations, you just wasted 2 minutes of everybody's fucking time while I go do that. You just wasted 2 minutes of precious stream time while I go do that. You're wasting everybody else's time. Guess what? Everyone in chat, the reason you're getting punished is because of that fuck, okay? So I need everybody in chat to get their fucking pillowcases with soap in it and beat the fuck out of Private Pile right fucking now.
Okay, now things are getting epic.
Get him out of here. Get him out of... I can't even find... Which one is it? What are they? They're not even labeled correctly. They're not labeled correctly at all.
That hurts.
Is this the one?
My pig ass is getting fucked.
No, this is the wrong one. Which is the one that's so funny. Where is it? Hold on. That's interesting. There it is. Okay.
Ouch.
I'm leaving ouch. I'm leaving ouch. I'm just removing that is so funny and that's really interesting. Those are getting removed. Dude, look at my beautiful eyeballs. No, not this
Welcome
fucking
to the
one.
Stream.
I knew that I wouldn't. I feel good. I knew that I wouldn't. So good. So good.
I thought you changed this. I did. I did. This is supposed to be the Wizards of Waverly Place theme. It's supposed to be the Wizards of Waverly Place. And instead it's this. That would be so fun. Hold on. Which one is the... I've changed it. I changed it. Which one is it? Okay. The Wizards of Waverly Place is the 6th gifted sub. So I guess the 8 gifted subs is still that one. Well, sorry. Let's keep watching Colonial Lanes commercials, please. Is 7 still that kite? I believe so. Roger hasn't been very happy lately.
Okay, now things are getting epic.
Putting Jet Set Radio Future music on my bowling alley video. Should we see? Okay. I really want to see Paul's search. With the wig and everything. Paul's search. I can't remember, is the spinning alert still around? The spinning alert is not around. It will be, I will make it, I'll bring it back for the holiday season, but it's not around right now.
I hope that old man got the tractor beam out of commission, or this is going to be a real short trip. Okay, hit it.
Are they allowed to do this for a commercial? When I listened to the Stores podcast, it was really like I was there in Baghdad in 2005.
This is Paul and his search for a good time. Here's Paul watching Dad's classic movie collection. Paul having a belching contest with Grandpa. Paul attending karaoke night.
Feed your head.
Karaoke night?
Paul attending karaoke night.
Feed your head.
Paul is hating life.
These are killer alerts. These are so good.
Here's Paul walking
as
into
alerts.
Colonial Lanes. Tell us, Paul, how'd you get so cool?
You're not allowed to do that anymore, by the way. You can't do this
I
anymore.
joined a bowling league.
Fall leagues are forming now at Colonial Lanes. More than just a bowling alley.
You're not allowed to dress like that anymore. Smoking indoors? Okay. Let's watch one more laugh track. One more. These have like 800 views each.
Later tonight on Paul and Roger.
Hey, Roger, you seen my bowling ball?
Yeah, I donated it to charity.
What?
By the way, I have it fixed for you guys. This is only in my right ear. Every single one of these has only been in my right ear.
Don't lead your head to science.
You think that's funny?
Didn't you hear the laugh track?
Did you find these? One was submitted, I believe, in the submissions channel. And then I tracked down, like, one of the videos was in the Discord. And then I was like, what is this? And I looked up Colonial Lanes and I found all the rest.
Everything's funny with the laugh track. Watch this. Every Wednesday's red pin bowling at Colonial Lanes.
Let me try it. Mini golf, billiards, soccer rings.
I love that they're just doing this in his fucking old person house. In 1950, would like a 25-year-old couple put this furniture in their house? Is that what, like, we think of it as like old people furniture, but is that because it's like, that just feels crazy to me for like a 25-year-old to buy furniture like this. That feels insane. Clearly you haven't watched Decorating Sense. I've watched a little bit. Prezzo. Hello. First, hold on. I'm gonna chat audit Prezzo right now because I don't believe Prezzo has chatted in my stream in 2 years. Let's see. Okay, really cool. So here are the only 2 times that Prezzo has ever sent a message in my channel. Why you say 3? Why you say 3 before? On 420? Yeah, he's probably... Kissing a tiny penis. Kissing a little tiny penis. Anyway. And you're sucking it? No, I'm kissing it. I'm kissing it and I'm giggling between every kiss. Every time I kiss it, I giggle. Okay. I'm going to watch this because this has been I'm going to watch this because this has been submitted probably 10 times. And I just thought that it was going to be dog shit. But the view count keeps going up and I'll watch it. I don't know what it is. It's Lisa's Power. This was made in the Simpsons cartoon studio. So let's see. Let's just give it a shot. And if it's bad, then I was vindicated in not showing it.
Lisa!
Okay. Okay. Now, the fact that I laughed at it does not mean that it's good, okay? I'm a giggle puss. I'll laugh at anything.
Look what I found in my head. Look, it's Krusty!
I think it's bad.
Hey, kids! What the? Where the hell is everybody? Don't hang around me no more, kid. Oh! Ah!
I only liked it when Homer was sent into the hell dimension, where he was in constant pain. That's what I liked.
Haha, bet you can't do this.
I liked that. That was the only thing that I liked. I would love to boil him in the oil with the oar. Homer would also be an incredible person to boil in the boiling hell oil. Boiling oil. Boil hoil. Homer Simpson would be wonderful to boil in the oil hole in hell. Homer would be Hoyle. Homer would be wonderful to boil in the oil hole in hell. If I find out who made this, I'm going to fucking strangle them until I see their eyes go out. There's a spark of life in all human beings, and I wish to see it fade. The light will disappear. A tiny flame, an ember, which is swallowed by the ash. Thank you for the 6 months V-Day. Also, Peasant Mindset, I didn't say thank you for the 8 gifted subs because I was doing the stupid fucking bit where I pretend to not take it off. Thanks for the 8 gifted subs. Really appreciate it. Anyway, I don't know what this is, and Instagram Reels are so hard to show on stream, but let's see if we can do it. Too big. Overshot it. Let's see. Okay. Oh, fuck Realm of Smorn. Wait, am I still here? Can you guys still see me? I lost chat. Chat broke. Hello? Okay. My chat broke for a second. Okay. It's Prince's birthday and the 40th anniversary of the Goonies. So here's Jeff Cohen performing Prince's Baby I'm a Star on a VHS recording of Kids Incorporated.
Hey, look me over. Tell me, do you like what you see? Hey, I ain't got no money, but I'm rich on personality.
This is Chunk, right?
Hey, check it all out. Baby, You will see my point of view, even if I have to scream and shout.
What the hell? Whatever happened to this guy? He got killed by an experiment, right? This guy? Chunk?
Might not know it now, but baby, I'm a star. But I don't want to stop until I reach the top. Sing it, girl. Get down. Hey, take a listen.
An evil scientist got him into his lab, and he was doing an experiment on him.
Tell me, do you like what you hear? If it don't turn
His
you on,
rocket
you
laboratory exploded under mysterious circumstances.
say the word, I'll be gone, but
After L. Ron Hubbard defrauded him of 3 yachts and his life savings.
I know there's nothing wrong with your ears. Hey, check it all out. Better look now, it just might be too late. Look them shapes tonight, there's gotta be a better life. Take a
They had recently attempted to summon the Scarlet Woman. I like that the woman that they thought was the Scarlet Woman lived with them. Her last name was Cameron. And she found out after the fact that they were trying to summon a demon inside of her. And she was like, I didn't know about that. I didn't agree to that. I didn't agree that I didn't want them to do that to me. So I didn't agree. They found him in 3 big test tubes in the lab and couldn't figure out which was the real one. So they had to kill all of them. Oh, fuck. They found him in 7 different test tubes, and it was all different body parts, but they were all still alive, but they couldn't find his torso. So when they reassembled him, he just looked like a head on legs and arms. And he couldn't live like that because he couldn't get laid. This is the power of crushing steel rock versus machine. They kept cutting parts off, but they grew back stronger.
Well, you know everything's gonna be a breeze.
I'm realizing I would have gotten as much pleasure out of just saying that the 6 gifted sub thing was Wizards of Waverly Place. I didn't need to make it Wizards of Waverly Place. Long? It's like not even half over. It's not even half over. Like you can't even believe how not over it is. And it's over now, right? Nope. Still not over. Still gonna be a long way from here. Rip VOD? This is not gonna get the VOD flag. This is not gonna get the VOD flag. There's no way. Tao, thank you for the 6 gifted subs. And Tao says, okay, look, you need to give me my money back, please. And Tao's behavior is guy who did not mean to give gifted subs and needs the money badly. But hold on. Is David DeLuise Dom's son? Who the fuck is David DeLuise? David DeLuise. This is Dom's son. That's incredible. 100% Nepo comedian. That is such a biting fucking, like, it's so angry. 100% Nepo fucking comedian about the dad on Wizards of Waverly Place. Like, he's the dad on Wizards of Waverly Place. Who cares? Who gives a shit? True of Pauly Shore also. Who's Pauly Shore's dad? And don't say David DeLuise. What is he? This is not a good strategy, dog. He's got a bad angle. What does he think? It's working? I don't think the hammer was doing anything. I think the vibrations from the machine are doing way more than the hammer did. Those rocks are way too big. I'm going to check Stupid Bastards Gaming's bit to see if their bit is person who has never seen anything before in their entire life. Hold on. Did I forget to write this down? I can't find them on the list. And then Stupid Bastard says goodbye, everybody. I didn't. When the girl you like doesn't text back. When the girl you like and things have been going really cool, but then she doesn't text back. Jolly Crab says, don't fucking talk about that. Don't play this again. It's going to get the VOD muted. You're fucking up my entire... Do you know how much views I get on the VODs? I get a lot of watch time on the VOD channel. You understand? That's a big money maker for me. I need that money. I'm spending a lot of money soon on a lot of surgeries and stuff. You can't... And now the VOD's going to make no money. You just said it wouldn't tank the VOD. I was just trying to be nice. Run into trouble when they go to extremes because everything is not what it seems. Be careful not to mess with the balance of things because everything is not what it seems. Thank you for the 6 gifted subs. Thank you for the 6 gifteds. Just gotta just save that real quick and let me just get that 1 second. Second. That. Just gonna put that over. That's just gonna hang. I'll hang out up there with chat. Actually, it's looking at chat, and it doesn't like what it sees. He doesn't like it. He doesn't like chat. He's looking at chat. He's like, what the hell? He's like, what the crap is everybody saying? What in the crap is everybody saying? Oh, grow up. Okay. My face when? Why did you link me to Chinese Vogue? You linked me to Chinese Vogue? What the fuck? Or Taiwanese Vogue, sorry. That's going to get me in a lot of trouble. I shouldn't have said that. This is breasts or nipples are unexplained and itchy. Okay. Enough. Why is he hitting the chain? Does he not like the chain? I wonder why this was submitted. I really don't know. I mean, I find it pleasing to look at, but I don't know.
I'm in my jorts. I'm in my jort shorts. I'm in my jorts. Jean shorts, that means jorts. My name's Carl, and I wear jorts. I like all sorts of racket sports. Jorts. I got my jort shorts.
YouTube sketch from a 2012 YouTube sketch comedy group, of which from the 3 members, one has disappeared and the other 2 are now doing a racist podcast.
On the court.
This should not be on TV. DBJ coded bit.
I'm in my jorts.
Listen, if it wasn't fucking Jimmy Fallon doing it, I think I would like it a lot more. If it wasn't Jimmy Fallon, old ass Will Ferrell.
I'm in my jorts. I'm in my jorts. Jean shorts, that means jorts. My name's Tony, and I wear jorts while I'm giving cook reports. Jorts.
First response is, I'm just glad Norm Macdonald isn't alive to see this. Profile picture is an AI-generated ape in a tuxedo. Let me see. Okay, not as evil as I thought. Just a big Norm Macdonald fan, but is turning him and his wife into Studio Ghibli. This world has many... This world, like a sunflower, has many petals and faces towards the light. Okay. Let's look at this. This is something I've been saving for a little bit. First trailer for a new War of the Worlds movie set entirely on a computer screen, starring Ice Cube. Now, we don't watch a lot of movie trailers. I have thought about that. Makes no sense. Stupid analogy. What is Boss Nass's thing again? What the fuck is Boss Nass's thing again? Because if it's being rude to me, unless it's being rude to me. Oh, your thing is constantly trying to start a chat sing-along of Bohemian Rhapsody? Guess what, motherfucker? Hold on. Where are they? Where is this fucker? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. You had an assigned behavior. And you broke it to make fun of my sunflower analogy? To make fun of my sunflower thing? That's what you broke it for? You could have easily not gotten this. And then they say, look up to the sky and see. Guess what, motherfucker? You're about to get timed out. All right? And I'm not holding back any punches. All right? You're getting timed out. For 1 minute. And let that be a lesson to everybody, not to make fun of my sunflower analogy. You can appeal. Appealing a timeout that lasts 1 minute. Oh, fuck. Very funny.
Hey.
Oh, God, it's one of these that it literally takes place 100% on a computer screen.
See, you took the Sunday graveyard shift again. Dad, when's the last time you left the office?
Ouch!
That's classified.
That's classified. It's time you understood the truth. OPSEC guy opening a random unsolicited zip file is so funny. That's like, of all the things that he would be convinced to do, that is like, I might as well extract this to my fucking hard drive.
The surveillance industrial complex is collecting massive amounts of data with the Goliath program.
Doing it by double clicking, typing into Google, how do I open an unzip file, please?
Our most precious resource on Earth is data.
Was this made for $1?
Data
What
is
the
food for the superior intelligence.
What? Data is food? Data is food?
Dad, have you seen this? Have you seen this?
Data is food. Data is food, bugs. I'm glad that they got this one random fucking... It literally says data is their food. Data is their food? Data is their food.
Can you tell yet what they're comprised of?
No, sir.
These are basically the scripts that I hand to my actors when they come. Like when I have an improviser or performer come in to do one of the streams, I always hand them a piece of paper that like is explaining the premise of what they're doing, and it has lines on it like that. This is what it was like to explain to people like what the schmim shit was. Just handing. So Triangle Man is it's Mr. Triangle. Mr. Triangle is number 2. That's the second level, and the third level is Dr. Square. And data, and for these people, data is their food. So they don't eat food; they eat data. So they eat green data, they numbers from the Matrix. They eat the green Matrix numbers. They eat through it. You know when Scooby-Doo and he cuts the fog out with the dry ice fog, and he takes a bite out of the dry ice fog circle that he cut out of the circle fog. They are doing that with green data. Welcome, new viewers. DBJ is having a psychotic break. This is what happens when... Can I tell you why I'm in this mood today? I'm literally in this mood because for the first time in like 2 years, I smoked weed on Saturday and had 2 of the best nights of sleep I've had in years. I'm like not tired. I feel like, and I was like calm. As it turns out, I should probably be medicated. I think I should probably go to the doctor and ask them to prescribe me a medicine. That's what I think I've learned. Should probably, doing something that makes me less anxious completely transformatively changed my mood for 3 full days. Should probably go to the doctor.
Anything like this.
It's the limitless pill for DBJ. Not really. It just allowed me to play Donkey Kong Bonanza without feeling like bone-crushing guilt all day. Because that's usually how I play video games. Usually the way that I play video games is I turn on Tears of the Kingdom, I finish one shrine, and then the guilt and fear of not doing something productive makes me put it down and do something else.
Eyewitness video is coming in from all over the world. Terrifying machines rising up.
You ever played Donkey Kong Bonanza on weed? Okay, leave me the fuck alone. Leave me the fuck... Okay, can I tell you what's bullshit about that? It's not... Okay, here's what's not cool to chat. What's not cool to chat. Oh, I was watching The Music Man over the weekend, and I really enjoyed The Music Man, and as soon as it ended, I started listening to the Buffalo Bills original albums as well, because I love their music and that they contributed to The Music Man. People are like, that's gay, that's stupid, fuck you. All right? I go the opposite direction. I said, I'm smoking weed and playing Bonanza. And you thought I was playing my man's Bonanza? Faux.
Out of these meteors.
I don't want to watch this fucking thing. Music Man is cool. Music Man is cool. DBJ operates on a spectrum where stoner is the opposite of gay. I'm friends with a couple, and they're like, actually, we just found out our son is autistic. And I go, crap. So is he like a stoner or gay? Is he like gay or is he like a pothead?
Are you enjoying the Scottish hospitality?
There were Sky News questions, sure.
Mr. Trump, can you escape the Jeffrey Epstein...
Zuria says, I'm a gay one. Hey, sound off in chat if you're a gay one.
Crisis.
Maybe that's why we heard this.
What's that song?
I don't know, it's very famous though.
It's from a musical.
Yeah.
Memories.
He's listening to
Music
Cats?
Boomed out from the convoy of golf carts, drowning out the surrounding sound.
Are you enjoying the Scottish hospitality?
Donald John Trump listening to Cats. He fucking loves that. He loves Broadway. Yeah, Donald Trump is a New York guy. He loves Broadway. He loves musicals. Every rich fucking New York loves musicals. Every rich fucking New York loves musicals. Because it's like, it's the theater. They love the theater. I've said this before. Donald John Trump is not actually happy being the president. It's not what makes him happy. Many of us do things that don't make us happy. What would make him happy is if one time per day he could go out onto his balcony in a silk robe and have a bunch of people clap every time that he listed off one of his personal grievances. That's basically why he had to become the president, because that's as close as you can get to that. He wants to be the drama bitch. And there's no way, he can't do that as a job, so instead he had to be the president. That's podcasting, not the way Luke does it. This is the first, and I'm sorry I keep showing garbage, but I do want to watch this. This is the first trailer for Mr. Beast's new animated series, Mr. Beast Lab. This is the place where they killed Chunk by cutting him into 5 pieces, and each piece regrew a different personality. And one of them is like, I'm arm Chunk. I'm arm Chunk. And this one's like, I'm ass Chunk. What was the name of the Prime Minister of Canada 10 years ago? Somebody knows. What's his name? What's the name of the Prime Minister? Harper? Stephen Harper? There's a thing that I learned about where a guy in 2010 sent Stephen Harper a bunch of pieces of a guy he killed. Like he was just sending him it piece by piece. A foot. And it was really bad. But my question is like, here's the thing. If I started receiving them, I'd be like very unhappy that I receive a foot, leg, arm, head. I'd wait for him to finish before I went after him. Because I would be so annoyed if I had like half of the guy. Right? You got to let him finish. You know? You got to let him finish. Was at the Duluth, Minnesota location last night. Is that what that is? And this guy was getting a round of applause. Apparently 100K points is a big deal, although he did say that the manager wouldn't let him grab a free Bud Light. Okay. So this is for their rewards program at Buffalo Wild Wings. And the average meal at Buffalo Wild Wings will get you maybe in 1970 and I'm yelling at a Vietnam soldier. There's something valid to that, but it's like, bro, the problem is the fucking war. Okay? The problem is the situation that created him. Like the situation that makes him the most successful creator in the world. He's Gavrilo Princip. Don't give him that heat. You're insane. You're glazing Mr. Beast by saying he's fucking Gavrilo Princip? Get out of fucking town. You don't know what you're saying. DBJ worried that my pet DBJ is I'm not doing my pet DBJ, by the way. I'm doing Jesse's most special costume party ever. And go ahead and tell me that that's Mr. Beast content, fucker. That is the least clickable title for anything ever. You want to talk about making clickbait? I'm making content that is impossible to click on. You would have to be hypnotized to click on that. Is that him?
And nothing can stop us now.
Why does he have a popcorn monster? Anyway. I'm the most creative guy in the world. I was asked to come up with an animated show, and I thought, what if shadow monsters were attacking? I had to defeat the shadow monsters. Okay. Somebody sent this in, I forget who, and said, maybe I'm just high or tired, but I'm really finding this funny. Guess what? I really think this is really, really funny. I love this video. Yeah, a little bit, okay. You're getting a little bit greedy. I would say the bass player certainly cannot be behind the beat like that. It'd be really good for stream if you learned to almost play the guitar. All I would have to do is bring in my keyboard. I would just need to bring in my keyboard in from the other room and put it in here. And that's all I would need to do. Because that's basically what is true about the keyboard. DBJ plays piano? No. No, I don't. I know about the piano. I don't play the piano. I got fucked up fingers. I got fucked up fingers that don't do what I tell them. I can't play the piano. And I can't read music. Well, I can read music, but I can't cite, like, I can't play and read and, whatever. There's gonna be some music stuff later on in the stream. But Okay, what is up next? Not in today. Well, actually, maybe today. Hold on. This is actually I really have such ADHD today. I have like crazy ADHD today. Which I don't have, by the way. And it's not real. But I'm having a hard time focusing on any specific thing for more than 2 seconds today. Slept too well? Yeah. I did. I did. And you know what else? Before the stream, I was like, today's stream is going to suck so bad. Today's stream is going to suck so bad. I don't feel like ready to perform. And what it actually was I wasn't feeling anxious. And I was like, this isn't normal. I must be all fucked up. Maybe this is too revealing of a moment to talk about on stream, but it's like this is like what the last 3 days have been like. It's like, they make pills for that? Yeah, but at the time that I was taking those, I was going through an extremely bad time personally. So the two things are probably related. Couldn't have been coincidence. She pulled a bow and arrow at him. And that's why you think a therapist would make you worse?
You don't trust me?
Not enough.
I don't think I need a therapist. I think I need a drug that makes me 1 inch shorter every time I take a pill.
Please don't hurt me.
You don't trust me?
A
Not
drug
enough
that
for
shrinks
this.
me.
But I've never hurt you before.
Because you've never had the chance.
Or because I've never
What is with her eyes? Why did they do this makeup on her? Why did they?
wanted to.
He wanted to believe her, but he couldn't see past the arrow, so she asked.
What are you so afraid of?
Well, you could be lying, or you could make a mistake.
You'll never know if you don't just let down your hands.
Okay, I will lower my hands if you lower your weapon.
I can't do that.
Why not?
Because I don't have a weapon and you're not in any danger.
But the blood soaking through his shirt disagreed.
But I didn't do that. You can't blame that on me.
I know it wasn't you, but
what
it
the
was one
fuck
of
is
these, so
happening?
can you
What are you
please
talking
just point
about?
it at anything other than me?
Okay.
So she loosened her draw, and he revealed his face, but where he expected her touch, he was met with space. This is not what I wanted, but it is what you asked for. Okay. Then I'm asking for her. Okay, well, she's right over there. But she can still hurt me. Well, yeah, but it's much harder from over there. You're not kidding me. I would like her without the butt. That's not how this works. Since when do you make the rules? I don't, I just...
I've been through it, and I understand this is a video for 14-year-olds, but I've been through a bunch of shit. You can't. This is not how you can be thinking about other human beings. You can't be thinking about other human
them
beings.
a little better than you did.
This is crazy.
Can I have her? Yes. Can I have her without the bow? I think no. And how do I know she's not going to shoot? Give her the chance and see if she takes it? So he took a deep breath and went back to face her, keeping his hands raised to keep himself safe. But this time he knew that he had to change, so he lowered his hands and uncovered his wound. But to his surprise, she did not have a weapon, and they were not in a field. He was at the dinner table, covering his face, because she got him a birthday present.
What? You're scared of your birthday present? That's why you were scared of your birthday? It's your birthday. Another year. Happy birthday. Thank you very much. Happy. He needs a pill too. This is such a teenager coded thing. Of like, but anyone can hurt you. It's just, you see the hurt that you're feeling in other people. Like, why don't you fucking calm down? You should fucking calm down. It's literally like, I don't mean to oversimplify, but life is going to work and hanging out. That's like it. That's like it, and that's all it should be. And that includes everything. That's not true at all. Oh, yeah. Here's David Spade at Fleetwood Mac concert. What about Art? Art is either hanging out or going to work. Sorry.
Dave! Dave!
Dave! Dave! Dave! Art is now hanging out at work streaming. Dave! 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 Okay. Hold on. I need to pull something up. Real quick because we have a very special thing. Hold on. We have a very special thing. So, I have a new segment. Because I liked Newsnight so much last week that now I'm making it into a segment. So instead of being a night, now it's a segment on other streams where we watch the news. And it's called Silly Willy, News, and that's the segment. So just let me, and I haven't sung this before, so let me see. Okay, I haven't sung this before, so I'm doing my best. I wonder what is going on out in the world. I wish there was some way to show it to all the boys and girls. Oh yes, it's time to check on in and learn what's going on. Whether it's a murder or a cute animal at the zoo or just a lunatic gunman, it's Silly Willy News. It's Silly Willy News. So I was supposed to do the part. I was supposed to do the second chorus, not the first one, because it's Silly Willy News 4 times. It's Silly Willy News.
Well, a man in New
This man in New York still playing saxophone at 103 years old.
York has been playing the saxophone.
Star Wars alien musician.
For 90
It's Silly Willy News
years, and at the age of 103,
The Silly
he's still
Willy
playing.
Meet Dominic Critilli. Besides playing the saxophone for several decades,
By the way, I'm taking submissions in news stories in the Discord. Join the Discord, ! Discord. If you haven't joined it, join the Discord. It's where everything happens on the stream, basically. Well, Silly Willy News is now from the news stories.
he is also a decorated war veteran, which includes recognition from
Silly Willy
around the
News.
world and being appointed Knight in Order of the Legion of Honor by the French Republic president. He says his secret to a long life only has a few ingredients, and of course it is a good glass of wine. His daughter says he has every intention to live a remarkable.
It's so funny to imagine that it's just not making any sound, because there's no diegetic sound when they're playing that footage.
Of
So it's
wine.
like-
His daughter says he has every
He
intention
can't get enough breath into the saxophone to make it make a note.
to live a remarkable age.
He doesn't have enough breath.
The olive oil, the chigory, the dandelions, and the glass of wine.
Are they going to
red
play
wine,
a single
Sun
note that he plays on the
I'm
saxophone?
sure he's going to see 120 and maybe beyond, because why not?
Okay. Oh, okay. Listen. I don't know about the question, why not, should not have such a clear answer.
I mean, he's in perfect health.
Gotta have that red wine. He is all.
I understand that he's probably doing really good, but he's 103.
Also an active musician in a 16-piece band and was once a contractor and a teacher for his full-time job.
I do want to say, I would love to be 103 years old and be able to stand up. Because the way that I envision being older than 80 or older than 85 is there's no standing is done for you. You're not doing that anymore. You might get from where you're standing to your car if it is a flat surface from where you're sitting to the car. But that's it. Because of the broken neck, my neck doesn't affect anything except my nerves for the rest of my life. George Webb honors 1987 Brewers streak with free burgers.
There wasn't much room on the grill at George Webb's today, and there wasn't much room outside either. Thousands lined up for one reason.
Is the finger
and
still
one
burned?
reason
No, it
only.
went back to being numb.
hamburger. Years ago, George
Get a
Webb himself
hamburger.
promised that when a Milwaukee baseball
Get a
team won
hamburger.
12 consecutive games, he'd give away free hamburgers.
I watched the Portlandia Ronald D. Moore sketch just today. I've been watching so much Portlandia. Can I show you what I have been just sort of... I have just been sort of saying this to myself over and over and over again.
And I'm going to take tea and take a sip of it and spit it into each and every one of your mouths. Oh, it'll burn me, but it'll burn you twice. Burn me once with tea, shame on me. Burn you twice in your own mouth, shame on everybody involved.
He was not just so fucking. I mean, something about the entire. The fact that you know that like it had the entire sentence had no plan from the very beginning is so good. Fred Armistice goes so hard. Listen, I am vaguely aware that he may be a total fucking freak. I don't know. I've heard vague things about that. But his delivery and the sort of things that he thinks is funny. It's really, I really like it. And there's certain jokes from Portlandia that have stuck with me forever. There's a joke in Portlandia where where he's having like an argument with his partner, and he's like trying to, and he just in the middle of the argument, he takes like a shirt on a hanger in a store and like tries to put it on a shelf, and he keeps missing like 15 times in a row, and he asks, and he needs like an employee to come over and like put it back on the shelf for him. It's just stupid fucking shit like that. And I'm like, and now I'm thinking, and I'm like, that is almost exactly the same joke as, Tim, can you please stack these jars for me?
He was knocked into the open manhole and fell 15 feet, but the tunnel was filled with boiling water and steam from a leaking pipe. The manhole was supposed to be covered with a vent stack, but it had somehow been moved, and the man fell straight into the boiling water. 60% of his body was burned, and hours passed before it was safe enough to get him out. Unfortunately,
there's no, what? Put a rope down. What? Drop a rope. What do you mean hours passed before it was safe enough to get it? Fucking drop a rope.
Fortunately, he died from the burns, and his neighbor...
Give him a rope!
...neighbor was arrested for second-degree murder.
Unfurl a chain. Unfurl a chain. Hold on. Let's actually watch this. I'm having such a hard time focusing. But it's... Sorry, it's the Silly Willy news. We have to actually focus on the news.
With
it's the Silly
13
Willy
wins,
news.
the Milwaukee Brewers have made that a reality. And for some fans, that's just a bit overwhelming.
This is marvelous, estupendo, because your Web is one of the best restaurants around here. And I love this, and I love the Brewers too.
All the George Webb's restaurants here in Milwaukee are franchised, and each individual owner had to foot the bill for the free hamburgers.
Well, we had a line from here down the block.
Dolores Tacholka is the owner and manager of this restaurant at 11th and Mitchell. On an average day, she'd sell 150 to 200 burgers. Today, she gave away around 1,000 and had to close the doors.
Sorry,
when she
hamburger parlor. Is there a more beautiful two words in the English language? Hamburger parlor. Wild to think Dolores isn't alive anymore. It's so sick. It's so sick to think that this person died, and then the mortician had to take all of her guts out and put lipstick on her and replace her nose with a little tiny wedge of cheese because her nose rotted away too fast. And he had to put 2 big bags of sand in her boobs so that they looked like, you know, because they rotted away. And you want the family to be able to say goodbye at the wake. And it's like, that's so sick. And you have to replace her eyeballs with golf balls.
We invited everybody over for
Yeah, and they had to put a stick in her nuts.
a hamburger. Let's have fun.
Popsicle stick. They had to put a popsicle stick in all of her fingers.
Her giveaway may have been fun. One George Webb waitress summed up the day this way.
Hell. But fun, but fun.
Dave Wagner, Channel 12 News.
I love when I have to take my headphones off to talk to my wife, and then I put them back on, and DBJ's mid-sentence, like, "'cause her boobs rotted away."
Are you tired? Very. Yeah, I started at 6 this morning.
Wait, hold on. Did Crichton roll the behavior that is always talking about what their wife thinks of the stream? Hold on. No, that was Katana Cox got constantly mentioning how their wife is reacting to the stream. Hold on. Oh, Crichton just got nice and normal. That's boring. Okay. This is police chase armored vehicle stolen from Villatary Meninja. Police chase armored vehicle stolen from Virginia military base.
It's blaring. It was a 75-mile chase. The getaway vehicle, an M577
Military Greninja.
Armored personnel carrier stolen from Fort Pickett, Virginia.
Fuck.
And going 40 miles per hour.
Military nice. Give me my nunny. Ventriloquist dummy trying to get his money back from me. Oh, fuck. Police chase armored vehicle Stolen from Virginia military. Nice.
As witnesses...
Jolly Crab says, it's just so fucking bullshit. What, that it got canceled? You made 107 episodes of this, David Spade. David Spade made 107 episodes of vaporware. This doesn't exist. This is crazy. That's insane. Theo Vaughn, Steve Byrne, Kaylee Cuoco, Dana Carvey, Wayne Brady. I mean, these are some of these guests are good. Some of them are dusty.
Did a double take inside the unarmed APCC police. First Lieutenant Joshua Yabbitt.
Dennis Miller. Yeah, Dennis Miller. Hold on. Hold on. There's a Dennis Miller. Dennis Miller. Sorry. Okay. Police chased armored vehicle stolen from Virginia military base.
Had his gun, but no ammo.
You are so distracted today. I really, really am. I really, really am. Okay, let's talk to chat for a second. Okay, chat. One's in chat if I should keep being distracted, and two's if you need me to lock in. If I really need to lock in on Silly Willy news, and really I should be locking in. Okay, it's all ones. And I'm remembering every person who said two, and Hey, what do you think of Wario Land 3? Can I be honest? I had it as a kid. Wario Land 4 is one of my favorite games of all time. I have played it probably 36 times. It is so good. Wario Land 2, technically, the one for the Game Boy. Love that game. Love it to death. Wario Land 3, I didn't like it as a kid. And I just tried replaying it a month ago. And I'm like, okay, now things are getting epic. I didn't really like it. There's something about, like, the type of puzzle platformer that it is. It wasn't for me. It's I love like the animations look amazing. I love the vibe of it. But I don't really like Wario Land 3 that much. It looks amazing. It really does. It looks awesome.
Taking to Twitter during the 2-hour
Wario Land 4 is really
posted
good.
Photos and this video.
And I love Wario World. Wario World for the GameCube, which is a game that I have to play on stream at some point because it's disgusting. But Wario World for the GameCube. Let's just set everything else aside. Wario World for the GameCube has the best sound bites that Wario has ever recorded. He goes, have a rotten day. I can't do it, but he says, have a rotten day. He goes crazy. And the music sounds like this. Excuse me? Excuse me? You're going this stinky with the Wario music? It's so fucking good. This plays when you enter a room. I wish. The pause music goes nutty. Hold on. What does the pause music sound like? I forget. Is Umptown fuck you up? This Umptown.
Allegedly of him driving, and tweeted, "Man, am I thirsty." Then, "This is Sovereign 6 Actual. Any station on this net, do you read me?" To which someone replied, "You are coming in broken and stupid." A few minutes later, "Where is this damn water buffalo?"
What
a
the
reference
fuck?
to military water trailer. The National Guard says Lieutenant Yabut is an Afghan war vet who was at his yearly routine training when he suddenly drove away in the APC.
He's going crazy. Look how fast he's going.
Leading police up busy I-95. Finally, just before 10 p.m. in downtown Richmond, the APC came to a stop. Yabut was tased and surrendered. Tonight, charged with driving under the influence of drugs and eluding police, the APC turned back over to the National Guard undamaged. Tom Costello, NBC News, Washington.
This thing
what
only-
lifestyle changes do you want people?
Sorry, I didn't mean to click on this. It's Silly Willy News. It's Silly Willy News. It's not. We're not supposed to be like this. It's supposed to be Silly Willy only. The news. The news is supposed to be Silly Willy. This is called Can't Beat Street Meat. Can't beat street meat. Can't.
The city's Licensing and Standards Committee is looking at changing some of the rules surrounding street food vendors. They're saying that
Toronto. Ugh.
People line.
This is Where Were You? Como news coverage from the 2001 Nisqually earthquake in Seattle. And I was told to check in specifically at this timestamp for this video because not the whole thing is fun. DBJ loves Kendrick, which I had Kendrick money. This needs to be a bit louder.
When the earthquake hit just before 11 in the morning.
Line the birdcage with the Toronto Sun. Oh, fuck. That's so funny. It's so funny. It's so funny to order into LA a bunch of copies of the Toronto Sun and the set for Jesse's most special costume party ever is like, it's a birdcage. The lining is all the Toronto Sun.
Buildings waved violently back and forth. Hundreds of people ran out onto the downtown streets. Our news crew was on the 51st floor of the 2 Union Square building when the earthquake hit.
This is so
Everyone
silly.
Dashed toward the only doorway and for 30 seconds braced themselves.
I was told, listen, this was from Sweet Drew. Sweet Drew is trustworthy.
Rock and roll is here to stay. Is this part of the press conference?
I used to live in California and I've never been.
He said rock and roll.
Rock and roll is here to stay. Is this part of the
Rock and roll is here to stay. That's what you say after a 6.8 earthquake. Thank you for the 22 months Mac Attack. Thanks for the 26 months Rub It Up Turtle. 24 months from Crichtonton. Thanks for the double birthday. Appreciate you. 23 months from In Nick Rock Weiger and Voice. roll. Wow. Thank you. Anyway, this is less fun than I thought.
crew of Janice.
This is hula hooping with the crew of Janice. Now this one I like. I think this is Silly Willy. This is Silly Willy news.
Rolls this
for
weekend,
sure.
rain or shine. Our Jessica Torselli is live at their float den. Jessica, good morning.
Good morning, Jasmine. Rain or shine indeed. And of course, the fun never stops.
The
we are
crew
talking
of
about the crew of
Janice.
Janice Parade. Karen McKay with us. Thank you for being here.
Thank you. I'm happy to have you here today, and we're looking forward to tomorrow. And one thing I want to do is be sure and thank law enforcement tomorrow. You know, it's a long day for them. You guys be.
You could, why don't you wait 10 seconds? When the news is interviewing you about what you're doing for the parade, maybe don't open with bootlicking like of anything. I'm just saying, like, you could be talking about anything else.
Respectful, and when you see them tell.
I didn't think the crew of Janice would be this, like, come on.
How much you appreciate them helping us out for the parade.
They make it possible, and we couldn't do it without them. And also, you wanted to thank.
I pay them. Sorry, I'm not going to get into this. This is why I can't be watching real news on the stream. Only Silly Willy news. Because I'm like, I don't need to be thanking the police for hanging around at the parade. I don't need.
Right? Oh, absolutely. Our title sponsor is Scott Powerline and Utility Equipment. They do a lot for the crew of Janice, and they are, like I said, our title sponsor. And then we have Coca-Cola Bottling Company, who has an awesome float over here.
Tipping the cop after a traffic ticket.
I can't wait for you guys to see it.
Oh.
And we have, you know,
Coca-Cola Space Cowboys float.
just a list, but we appreciate all of them so much.
And they get y'all off the ground.
Really
and we want to
funny.
talk about generators too. I mean, it takes so many generators to make this happen, and you're building.
When
a
I
float.
ordered a Coke float, this is not what I have in
There's a
mind.
float you built this year behind you, Steve.
That is correct. We built that one, another one over there, but they're all run by generators, and we have enough people that collectively we've been able to come up with to run it. We are a night parade, and we want more bling, and this year you'll see more bling. And speaking of bling,
It would piss me off so much. I'm in a traffic stop, and the cop, like, once he's finished, he turns the iPad around and you see the fucking thing, and it says 15, 18, 20%, and he can see you hit no tip. Like, he can see you hit no tip before you sign. And it's like, well, you're fucking looking at me. You're looking at me. It's just going to ask you a question. Yeah. Yeah.
speaking of bling, it's one of our
Okay, I thought that the crew of Janice was going to be cool. Okay. Listen, I got one more big thing that we could do in Silly Willy news, but all this news has turned out to not be that Silly Willy. It's only been a little bit silly. So here's my question. Do we go back to submissions? Or do we watch the one thing that I have left? Which is a 12-minute video about ketchup, mustard, and relish. So 1's for submissions and 2's for 12-minute video about ketchup, mustard, and relish. It's 2's. The 2's have it. The 2's have it.
Is getting a taste of a trio of classic condiments. First up, ketchup.
Ketchup is just one of those American things.
Yes!
So common, so typical, so ubiquitous that most of us never give it a second thought.
It has everything that you could want. It's sweet and sour. It's got vinegar in it. It's got sugar in it.
Andrew Smith is a food historian who says ketchup actually...
Andrew's a food historian with a bad shirt. He needs to get a different shirt. He needs to get maybe a shirt that doesn't like crease up like that and hang weird. Look at the neck on this shirt.
Food historian who says ketchup actually started out in what is now considered Indonesia as a sort of fish sauce called ketchup.
I thought this contradicts what I was told as a child. I was told as a child that it came from catsup, which is cat supper. And it was like some fucking sauce that was made out of trash in the UK. So was I lied to? Who told you that? One of my teachers. That must be that. If I'm thinking back now and I'm like, that is such a crazy fucking lie. That is such a crazy lie. Why did I believe that? Because it was told to me as a kid. That's why. Lie you tell a child. Why would you tell a child that?
British colonists brought it home, and then in the 19th century it landed here in America.
This makes way more sense. Thanks for the 27 months Go Off Kings, who says, you're so easy to trick.
Where there was
I was like a kid. I was a kid.
Overabundance of tomatoes.
If you have...
Is this the stream where we were talking about cousin lies? I believe you are thinking of a Stores podcast episode, because we were talking about cousin lies. Were we talking about cousin lies on the Dick's Sporting Goods episode of Stores that came out today?
A ton of tomatoes and...
JF, are you... Hold on. Is JF the one in chat You're so easy to trick is JF coded. Oh, it was on the Jamie app. Okay, it was on the Jamie app. I have a question for you, JF. How do you not mention... I've watched so many Go Off King streams, and you hardly ever mention your Kickstarter sucks. I talk about stores every day. It's primarily what I talk about now. I never stop talking about it. I don't understand it. JF knows how to compartmentalize. I'm bored and ashamed of my life. Well, I guess I was looking for a joke answer. So could you give me like a funny answer? That maybe, and then we can get like a repartee going, like a back and forth. You know? I was looking for like a funny, like, hey, me and JF are kind of, we're coming after, we're taking pot shots, but we fuck with each other. Oh yeah, my dominatrix hit me in the head too hard a few years ago.
September or October.
That's really sad. That's really sad, because who do you trust more than your dominatrix?
He had to do something with them, and one of the things that you could do with them is make ketchup.
It took off immediately due to its ability to add flavor to things, and we mean everything.
Stupid. Who wrote this? Who wrote the script? It took off immediately due to its ability to add flavor to things. Stefan-ass thing to say. You're just saying that because Stefan was on screen. You're only saying that because Stefan is on screen right now. If he wasn't there, then, you would be like,
During the Depression, people would go into small diners. And
now, this is something I have heard, this thing that he's about to do.
They would order a glass.
Yes, I have seen this before.
Of water.
Yes, I watched this before.
And then they would pick up the ketchup, and they would add the ketchup, and they would have tomato juice at the end.
It's not bad. Put a little vodka in there.
I mean, how nice is that? How nice is that? Gross? No, they didn't. This is like some hobo lie that they tell. This is like a Depression hobo lie.
A couple of olives.
And the man maybe most responsible for ketchup's spread was a young German-American businessman in Pittsburgh named Henry J. Heinz. He started off...
Damn, the Depression sounds like it sucked.
Selling horseradish.
It's all of my friends anytime I talk about the time I worked at Walmart.
With some success.
Hey, thanks for the gifted sub, huge normal, dude. Thank you.
But it was his tomato ketchup that really took off. These days, Heinz Ketchup gets its start all the way across the country in California, where their specially bred 4707 tomato is grown and harvested. They say it's perfect for making ketchup.
So, I'm not going to lie to you. The first time that I saw this, I rewound the footage of what the Heinz tomato looks like. It is the most delicious looking tomato I've ever seen.
Much thicker and less juicy than your average grocery store tomato. The 4707 has actually been patented by...
Look at this. Look at this. There's something about this the shape of this tomato, the sheen of this. Look at this. I mean, that's... Oh. Thick. You don't have... I don't like the part of the tomato that is just water inside of the tomato. Put some... You salt it. You pepper it.
Heinz.
Take a big old bite.
The result of years of research and development.
Look at it, it's beautiful.
And when
I wish I was in this pool. I wish I was in this pool right now being barraged.
07s are picked. They become the responsibility of Hector Osorno. Tomato.
Oh, this guy is so awesome. This guy is so awesome because the news story glazes him like fucking crazy, and he's like some fucking dude.
Are picked. They become the responsibility of Hector Osorno, Tomato Ketchup Master, which really is his title. He's the guy that knows the secret recipe.
Have they told you what's in the spices?
Yes.
So they trust you with that information?
Yes.
But you can't tell me.
No.
Osorno.
Yeah. The Ketchup Master's secrets revealed. So they tell you all the secrets? Yeah. And you can't tell us.
Is one of only 7 ketchup masters at Heinz.
And sometimes what we do is just check.
One of only 7 ketchup masters at Heinz.
And sometimes what we do is just check.
Charged.
You know, we just check.
With maintaining the taste, color, and consistency of all 660 million bottles.
Isn't Ketchup Master a guy in here? Not kidding. That's a chatter, right? I have not seen a Ketchup Master.
Sold each year.
Oh, wow. You gonna try it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna just do this.
Oh, okay.
It's good.
Why? That's crazy. Why did you do that? That's insane. He had this. Why did you do that?
But one place this ketchup mastery won't be necessary, Chicago. At least not when it comes to hot dogs.
Hey, thanks for the gift of sub to Ketchup Master.
No ketchup. Anything else but no ketchup. It's like sacrilegious.
Fresh chopped onions.
Step behind the counter at Portillo's,
A kosher dill spur.
and you'll see that Chicago-style hot dogs aren't hurting for flavor.
Is there a strategy to eating a Chicago-style dog?
Some folks take the pickle off.
I don't like a Chicago dog. I lived in Chicago for 3 or 4 years. Loved every minute of it. Probably my favorite city in the world. I don't fuck with a Chicago dog, dude. I don't get it. I don't understand it at all. I don't understand it at all. They look good as hell. They certainly look appealing. This one looks pretty ass. This is just what it looks like. Sport peppers are good. Every individual element can be good, but as a whole, it doesn't make any fucking sense. It doesn't make any sense at all.
And eat the pickle on the side. Some folks just grab it and dig right in and eat it as it is.
And don't even think about asking for ketchup across town.
I give it a lot of shot. I gave the Chicago dog a lot of chances, and I never really fucked with it. I never really fucked with it. It always felt like, and maybe this is just me because of how I grew up. Because I grew up, my version of a hot dog is the guy selling hot dogs where you don't know if he works for Home Depot or not. Right? Like the guy outside of the Home Depot where there's like, you're like, are they supposed to be there? Are they allowed? Do they have like a thing? They have like a deal with them? That's the hot dog that I grew up with that I have the most love for in my heart. Like a Bunnings snag. Don't talk like that. And I know where you are. That didn't even make you flinch typing that. Typing that didn't even make you flinch in your country. Don't type like that. Like a Bunnings snag. Huh? Oh. Oh, I get it. I was like, where's the edit? I see it. I found the edit. It's on the hat. It's on his hat. He's wearing the par hat.
At the legendarily saucy Wiener Circle.
By the way, JF, if you're watching, you should watch this video on stream. It would go crazy on Go.
Can I have ketchup on there?
Heck no, we don't think that's against the rules of a Wiener Circle. We don't do ketchup on hot dogs, okay? Not in Chicago either. No.
Turns out she was not kidding.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now go sit down and have it.
Okay.
Eat it up. No ketchup, man.
Well, we had to try.
No fucking ketchup, man. No fucking. This isn't even funny. Why? It says Goku because of the story of when I told my sister that Akira Toriyama died. She burst into laughter because at the time, and I didn't realize it, I was wearing a hat that said Goku on it, and she was laughing at me.
Guess that just means more ketchup for us non-Chicagoans.
You're going to hate me. I have to pee. But this is the end of the ketchup segment, and we're moving on to the mustard segment, which is really, really good. And I'll be back in like 30 to 60 seconds.
Hey, I got
got muscles like Superman trainer. Ay, real rare like Super Saiyan Mega. I jump, stomp on Lucifer's Satan. Now I got a few rings on Jupiter skating. I meant to say Saturn, switched up the pattern. Smoking on some shatter, got me higher than a ladder. Thanks, I'm flattered, my baby mama batter. You look like Mick Jagger, oops, a grease splatter. Hot, ooh, jumping out the grease. It's a whole lot of degrees, about to come, about to fleece. Please, shh, I don't wanna hear a beat. Trying to catch the sleep, trying to count some sheep. Hot damn, hot water, hot shower. Hot Atlanta smoking green cauliflower. Tangerine, yeah, I call it sweet and sour. And my lawyer say it's urgent, I'ma call him in an hour.
What the fuck is this? Hold on. What the fuck? Why do you have this? You didn't make this in
train.
You did not make this in 30 seconds. So what is this? When is this from? What is this from? When did you make this? Why did you? I don't even. It's from my old place. So why is it a screenshot of me from my old house? This is you from earlier in the stream. This isn't even the same. It's not even the same house, dude. It's an old story. I know, but I'm saying the edit. When did the edit get made? That's a scan of your driver's license? Shows what you know. I look like a murderer on my driver's license.
Can I have ketchup on there?
No.
If you thought maybe the
Can we
Wiener
see?
Circle in
No, I'm not showing you my driver's license.
Chicago was uniquely anti-ketchup.
No ketchup, man.
MAGA head, it says make wieners great again. Which is stupid, but it's like, you know, the Wiener Circle is doing this whole like arch, like we're all pretending to be mean at the Wiener Circle. That's like their whole thing. So
there's another pocket of ketchup resistance in a basement in Middleton, Wisconsin.
The mustard guy.
On our hot dogs, on our bratwurst, mustard is so cool.
Which is where we...
Now this is me coded. This is fucking me coded. On our hot dogs, on our mustard is so cool.
Middleton, Wisconsin.
On our hot dogs, on our bratwurst, mustard is so cool.
Which is
when GNX came out, these guys must have lost their fucking mind. Like when mustard was having a moment, Jesus.
Where we found Barry Levinson.
Never catch up, they're against the rules.
Okay. And they're not going to call out everything that you see in the background here. So I'm going to call out a couple of things. One, Mustard Piece Theater. Oh, sorry, the sub-goal's in the way. But this says Mustard Piece Theater. Mustard Piece. The world's longest mustard pass. So, I don't know what that means. I don't know what mustard pass means. And this down here says, this is Percy. Percy is our most recent docent. Please be very gentle with him.
Levinson is founder of the National Mustard Museum. In fact, he doesn't even like ketchup and mustard on the same table.
Like mixed together.
Yeah, mixed together, and I think that's a travesty.
That's, you know, dogs lying down with cats, right? That's
right. It's just
a sin against nature.
Definitely.
Levinson, who quit his job...
He's got to take the gloves off. He's got to say it's like putrid. It's disgusting. Makes me sick.
As an assistant attorney general.
Maui onion mustard.
To focus on his love of mustard.
So he gave up being an assistant attorney general to do this.
Dijon mustards. They're never too strong.
Also runs the annual Worldwide Mustard Championships.
It's a good honey mustard. It's got some crazy dark umami going on there.
Which featured over 250 entries this year in every style
Lighthearted
and flavor
condiment
you could imagine.
bigotry. That would be nice.
I've tasted at least 3,000 or 4,000 different mustards. There's everything from American Yellow to Dijon to
Everyone typing crazy dark umami. Be careful. Let's just all be careful, okay? Let's just all be chill. Quitting my lawyer job to be the mustard racist.
Garlic.
Let's not say the mustard racist. This guy, okay. I'm defending the fuck out of this guy right now, okay? I'm going to stand up for this guy. This guy has his shit together more than any of you fucks, more than I do. He realized what mattered to him. He didn't have any ego about it. He's like, listen, I don't care about anything the way I care about mustard. So if I'm going to be happy, I better be the mustard guy. And he basically almost fucked up his whole life by saying, I'm going to do, that's mustard is me now. Now me is mustard, I'm mustard me now. When a good mustard on the table I see, I become the mustard me.
tasted at least 3,000 or 4,000 different mustards. There's everything from American Yellow.
What? I said, when a mustard on the table I see, I become the mustard me. Bitch.
To Dijon, to garlic mustards, to herb and veggie mustards, to fruit mustards, exotic mustards.
I'm feeling
Too far? I got too excited. I got too excited by it. I got too excited.
There's a hot pepper category.
More mustard me now.
Which can be challenging for the volunteer judges.
I am eating mustard now. I am loving mustard. Wow. When a mustard on the table I see, I become the mustard me. Mustard on my spoon. Mustard turns me to a loon. And when my final spoon partake, bury me in a mustard jar for goodness sake.
And also,
you're having an episode. This is the best stream I've ever done. And if you don't realize that,
challenging for a TV.
You're letting history pass you by. And Stupid Bastard Gaming says, weed saved me. That's not what I... Let me explain something to you. When I said I smoked weed, I meant on Saturday. If you think that that is the cause of what you are seeing before your eyes... This is within me.
TV correspondent.
Oh, yeah.
Who just thought he was going to taste some, like,
what
Grey
the fuck
Poupon.
were they smoking?
I feel it, like, in my scalp.
Yeah.
In case you were wondering, a mustard from Finland was crowned grand champion this year. As far as its history, well, mustard can be traced back to Roman times.
Justard.
But it was around the 13th century
Justard.
when the monks of Dijon, France, began making it the way we know it today.
This is the Twitch equivalent of doing shrooms and going, it's all bullshit. Now, you can't say that, Eric, because that's my joke, is referencing when Boogie 2999 did fucking mushrooms and said it's all bullshit. Okay, that's my joke, is referencing when he does that. Boogie 2899 doing 9999 grams of weed, and it fixes his body. Voila.
Qualify something as mustard in your opinion? Because some of these things are definitely pretty far afield from...
Anyone else here got real bad ragweed allergies? Gorgol, I'm pretty sure you don't have a behavior, but I have to check. For anybody else here got really bad ragweed allergies, I feel like I have to check. No, you don't have a behavior. You didn't buy a behavior. That's just something you said.
What I think of as a traditional mustard.
That's just some shit that you thought of and
they
said.
may not be traditional, but they have mustard.
Why is there no audio for this clip? Why is there no audio for this? There's no audio for this clip. There's no audio for it at all. I'm seeing double. 4 mustards. Okay.
Seed and some other liquid, and that qualifies it as a mustard.
In more recent mustard history, Levinson's collection has grown to over 7,000.
By the way, I look good now. I look good now. Compare me now to me back when.
Mustards and counting.
This is what we call the Great Wall of Mustard.
From all 50 states.
Doesn't mustard go bad? How does he store that?
You've got Humboldt. This is the county of my birth.
And what's this supposed to mean? What's this supposed to mean? So why is this a I haven't checked on when people use this command because I didn't know what it was, and it's been this the whole time.
Oh.
And over 70 countries.
Minty says, I added that command. Well, it's great to see you.
From England.
Showcasing all of mustard's
Gunpowder
versatile
mustard.
uses.
We've also got mustard flavored soda.
Ooh. Can't believe that didn't catch on.
Yeah.
And we mean anything mustard related.
Fuck that watch, dude. Okay, how much would you pay for this watch? I would pay $600 for this watch. I would pay $600 for this watch. And now everybody in chat is saying $20. It makes me feel like I shouldn't have said $600. I want this watch a lot. I want this watch a lot.
We have here a couple of scoops of mustard ice cream.
Yes.
But you already know it's
made
mustard
for
time, but
us
it's the funniest watch I think I've ever
on
seen.
National Mustard Day.
Why is there a jar of honey? That's a jar of mustard.
And it sold out the last 3 years.
Would you settle for this?
That is so much better than I thought it was going to be. That's really, really
Coleman's
tasty. Very
mustard.
subtle,
Yo!
but mustard.
Yo! Hold on. This actually goes crazy. This is... I think I want this really bad. This is $45. It's genuine leather. It's vintage, which means it's not made out of crap. Is it made out of a nickel alloy? Is there any way of knowing? I bet it stinks like mustard. It smells like mustard. Genuine leather is the worst leather. I don't know what that means. I have no idea. I have no idea. Hey, copy? You can't, come on. You need to see what you're posting in your own message before you hit enter. You knew how long this was before you hit enter. Let me see. What is it? What is it? Well, this one's cool. This one's, listen, this is cool. This is a ketchup. It's, it's ketchup time. It's time for ketchup. It's ketchup time. Was that a behavior?
Even after nearly 40 years, Levinson says he's still captivated by his beloved condiment.
And we have a surprise for you.
Okay. Oh, my goodness. The weekend show that cuts the mustard?
Yes.
That is high, high praise here at the
that's custom mustard?
National Mustard Museum.
And you deserve it.
Thank you.
That's custom mustard or cumstard. All right. Enough of the news. I want to watch a little bit of submissions because we actually didn't get very far into the submissions at all.
What'd that mean at the pot?
Oh, this one's good. This one's good.
What that mean at the pot spinning? What that mean at the what that mean if this pot spinning?
A lot to dig through here.
What that mean at the pot spinning? What that mean at the what that mean if this pot spinning?
And can I tell you what my favorite part of it is?
What that mean at the pot
this
spinning?
giant fucking robot spider that is leaving frame as he's saying this.
What that mean at the
like
if the
that's how a spider moves off frame in like an FMV point and click game.
What that mean if this pot spinning?
It's a good video. I don't want to talk about this guy. I don't want to talk about this. What? Hold on. Let me look. I'm finding something that I do want to see. Oh, I do want to talk about this. This is a little boo-boo missile. So funny. I fucking love this specifically because of the way it behaves. It goes up into the air, it finds its target, and then shoots off its second stage to kill. Like it's seeking them. It seeks them to kill them. So fucking insane. Did you hear the Lovely Windows song? It's on here somewhere, but I forget where. We might get to it. Oh.
No. Go Greatex, go Great. Got it though.
Me after smoking 1/3 of a small pre-roll alone in my house.
Can you no guess, Gary? Oh, can you no guess, Gary doll, who's naked today?
Can you guess who's naked today? I love that. I love that as a line. Can you guess who's naked today? Fuck. How many views does this have? 440. This is from 14 years ago.
It's true. It's true.
This is so fucking crazy. This video is so fucking crazy. Oh, fuck. This is so insane.
Oh, Greatex is spooky naked. What? Oh, shit, Gary doll, I'm scared.
Okay. I can't watch that anymore. I think I can't watch that anymore. Let me see. What else do we have? I guess this is news, but I do want to watch it. I do want to watch it. Lookalike athletes test DNA. It's Inside Edition. That's not really news. Lookalike athletes test DNA to see if they're related.